So let's see if we can get a tune out of this thing before I start.
People were using tape decks with lots of playheads along it and big runs back and forth and things. So
that's random.
Plays.
No, no, it's scored.
Stereo?
This is stereo.
Do we have two speakers? Where's the other one?
We do today.
Yeah, cSound. There is actually a cSound component for Macs if you want to go down Macs, but it plays happily with pure data as well. It can plug into Ableton now. cSound itself is basically now works as a. It's been implemented as an API. The front end really is just the front end. So it's fundamentally a library with a very thin layer in front of it, so it can be bound to pretty much anything.
Wow.
What is cSound better for than these other things like PD or Sound Blaster?
Yeah, Soundscape is amazing.
So it's textual, not graphical. For
Yeah.
example, for starters, I like textual interfaces to things. PD's audio handling isn't as robust, in my opinion, as cSound. I mean, PD's pretty good at moving MIDI data around.
So this is better quality output.
Quality can be subjective. I think it's. You could probably talk better about this than I could, but it's the core of this. The cSound is the core of the XO OLPC sound system. But it's kind of invisible, I guess.
Yeah, so they use cSound, and they also, I think, kicked off a project to make a light mobile version of cSound that ran better on low-powered hardware. And then they wrapped various user interfaces around it for kids to be able to play musical instruments. But underneath, if you drill down, so kids can get to a terminal and they can run the same cSound stuff that's going on here. Obviously, the CPU is not as powerful, but they can learn how to program cSound on one of these.
It's called Cool. Sorry, I need to go. Stop it.
That was the speakers on the machine.
It's okay, it's not your fault. Yeah.
That's not bad.
Whichever is.
No, but it's Samsung. I don't know which one. What is it?
That's right.
That's okay.
Too big.
Too big?
So
No.
the instrument here that's defined, it's numbered as instrument number
No,
one,
it's not thinner.
and there's basically a very simple sine wave oscillator.
That's too big for you.
That's a quarter of the scale,
It's a little bit.
full scale.
Well, I like it to use,
100
but I
hertz.
don't like it to carry around.
And the zero is the starting phase, which isn't important. That basically says play that
You wouldn't want to carry your
oscillator
hands around?
to the output. And then below, underneath that, the score has
This one she detached to us.
4 events. First one says play instrument 1 at time 0 for 3 time units. The second one says play instrument 1 at time 4 for 3
Because
units.
you put on a thing to make it look
Play at
bigger.
time 8 for 3 units, and play at time 12 for 3 units. So it's basically 3 seconds on, 1 second off. Because the default time unit is 1 second.
Oh, God.
Ironically, I am doing too much tax.
Ironically, no, that's nice.